What's up, everybody? I just want to go ahead and talk about the pre-workout addictions. At first I never really knew I never knew that it was categorized as a pre-workout addiction. But I'm saying to myself, damn, it's fucking, you can get addicted to this shit? Fuck yeah, you can get addicted to that shit. Let me tell you. When I first started taking Jack, right? This was long before I started taking the Cellucor C4. I started taking the Jack, man. It said take 1 scoop, but I started off with 2 scoops. Got a hell of a lot of energy, was pumped up, ready to go, was working out, all that kind of shit. There's a warning label on that shit for a reason. It says don't go over 3 scoops. The scoops may vary in between because, some people have higher tolerances. But, I started off with 2, and I was working out with that shit every day. Like, that's the thing that fucked me up even more. Like, I was working out with that shit every fucking day. I was taking some, and then I was working out the next day, taking some, working out the next day, taking some. Let me tell you what the fuck happened to me. There's not any type of side effects that you can get from taking a supplement or a pre-workout supplement, only if you overdo the shit. And I'm gonna tell you what the fuck it did to me. I said, fuck it, right? I started taking 2 scoops and I started building a tolerance. So I wanted to go ahead and get more. So I took the 3rd scoop, right? Got down there and I was in my basement lifting the weights because sometimes I work out in my basement or I'll probably head to a gym. Working out in my basement and shit, right? I was lifting the weight. I was doing curls, little curls and shit. I nearly dropped the fucking weight and passed the fuck out because my heart was just jumping in my fucking chest like, nigga, stop. Like, So I'm like, damn. Because, I said to myself, like, shit, yo. And I was having problems breathing. And you know what I'm saying? So I said to myself, like, goddamn, I don't know what this is, but I having a feeling that this shit's probably from that motherfucking Jack. Sure enough, that's what it was. I gave it 2 days rest, right? And I tried to take the shit again. The same shit kept happening. So I was like, okay, I need to give this shit about like a good week and a half to 2 weeks, man. Because I was taking that shit. I was taking that shit like it was fucking candy. You know what I'm saying? You really don't want to do that. You really don't want to take a pre-workout consistently like that because it will fuck you up. Now, some people's side effects are different. Now, unless you're trying to fry your fucking kidneys out and like have them joints drown in your fucking body because you don't took all that shit, man. Hey, be my guest, dude, but I'm telling you right now, don't do that shit. Now, like right now, I'm cycling off my pre-workouts. I'm cycling off the Cellucor C4 and the NO3. I'm cycling off that because, I already did 4 weeks on, so I'm doing 4 weeks off. It's hard as shit, man, because I tell you what, I started doing the shit again. Like when I bought the C4, ever since I bought the C4, I've taken that shit every day, working out with it. Now, normally, you're supposed to work out one day, rest the next, then you can work out the other. You want to cycle your days. You don't want to work out every day. But, working out for me, it kills stress. Literally. It kills my stress. So that's why I do the shit. That's why I literally work out every fucking day. But anyway, besides that, every day for about 4 weeks I had been working the shit out. So I had been abusing the shit out. I had literally been abusing the shit out of the Cellucor too. But there was at least about maybe once or twice each week I would be on it that I wouldn't work out. Because I got a few programs that I go to throughout my week and shit like that. So, there was always about a good 1 day, 2 days. 2 days most. 2 days you should take off. 2 days most. And shit like that. So, I didn't have that same effect when I was like fucking taking the Jack every goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? Cause your fucking heart, like the way my fucking heart felt, that shit was ready, like it was ready to unscrew this shit right here, and the heart was just ready to just fall out shit. That's literally what it felt like. And it felt like I just couldn't breathe. And the only time I could get a clear airway is unless I laid my ass down on my side. I couldn't lay on my back. I couldn't lay on my stomach. I had to lay on my side. I laid on my side for a week and a fucking half straight because I couldn't breathe correctly. But then once I got back on it, though, everything was fine. I took it, you know, you gotta let that shit get out of your system. And drink a lot of water, too. It's the second fucking time this shit done did that. Come on, shit. There we go. Yeah. Gotta make sure I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I'm in there. Alright. Yeah, so make sure you drink a lot of water with anything, like with any type of supplement that you take, man. Any type of pre-workout, any type of creatine, make sure you get plenty of water through your system. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure you get plenty of water through your system. Because if you don't, man, you're going to get dehydrated as fuck. Take it from me. That's another side effect that fucked me up. But anyway, man, that's my intake on it. That's about the addiction, man. Try to lay low off that, like 4 weeks on, 4 weeks off, or if you do 8 weeks on, do 4 weeks off. You know, I don't know how you do it, but at least I'd say do 4 weeks. 4 weeks should be about like a good month, right? So do 4 weeks on, 4 weeks off, and you know what I'm saying? Just cycle your supplements, okay? Cycle your pre-workouts, and also for creatine monohydrate, also cycle off that shit too, because there's a certain amount of creatine that your body can take, and you're gonna need to cycle it because your body's gonna need to process all that fucking creatine. Basically, if you just keep taking creatine to the point it's gonna fill up your goddamn kidneys and you're gonna drown in that shit, and your kidneys gonna be like, look, I can't take this shit, and you either gonna piss or shit it out, all of it, and then you ain't gonna get nothing. So you need to give your creatine some time too. Also give your pre-workout some time as well. You know, that's my intake on it though. You know, some people work out every motherfucking day, like, you know, people on fucking football teams and shit. They train every fucking day. They say, hey man, I take this shit all the time. It don't shit happen to me. Watch. Go ahead and take all that motherfucking Jack. Take all that C4. Take all that Ravage. Take all that Beyond Raw Ravage. See if your fucking heart don't unscrew your chest and the shit just fall out and then you just drop dead on the ground. You know what I mean? But that's my intake on it though. I can just go ahead and take the shit and die for all I give a fuck.